Welcome back, my fellow otakus. It's Jeikun here, and if you guys seen my last video, I talked about Dokkan Battle and how I think Akatsuki games could improve Dokkan as a game in general, right? And it's been like 2 weeks since I uploaded that video. Actually, this specific video that you're watching was supposed to go up like last week, but I decided that I should re-record it because it wasn't as good as I thought it would come out to be. A lot of stuff happened in mid videos where I had to make cuts that I didn't want to, so this video is here. Right, so what I want to talk about is an ideal situation for PvP in Dokkan Battle, because if you guys played the game, you guys know that a regular PvP situation could probably never gonna happen. It's probably not gonna happen, and I don't see how they're gonna be able to balance the cards. I know people's been tweeting out that Dokkan needs a PvP in order for people to come and play more, right? But if you guys really think about it, PvP in Dokkan Battle, it really just doesn't work out at all. Like, if you're actually fighting a player and if you're doing 1v1s, right, like PvP as in like you're trying to get the opponent's HP bar down to 0, it's really hard to pull that off in Dokkan Battle just because of how OP the leader skills are, how OP the units it could be. Because if you guys ever been to a match and you only have like the max I've seen that's in JP would be like 500k HP, but your units, even your worst units, could probably hit for 500k in like in a single attack, right? That's how power creep Dokkan has become now, and that's just really not realistic. They would need to change up leader skills, they would need to change up links for PvP and all that kind of stuff. I mean, they could do it, I'm not saying it's impossible, but this is the ideal PvP situation that I could see coming to Dokkan Battle, and I could see it actually being really playable and really balanced. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have already seen this. People have been doing this on YouTube already. Dokkan Battle races, right? Races, they're really good, and I feel like they're a really good system. I think it's a really good PvP system if they could do it correctly. So as I'm sure all of you seen like big YouTubers do Dokkan Battle races. If you guys haven't seen one, I would be really surprised actually. I really recommend looking them up on YouTube. Just type in Dokkan Battle races. Some of the bigger Dokkan YouTubers does this, like Rhymestyle, D3, Nanogenics, and a bunch of other Dokkan YouTubers, right? But they do a Dokkan Battle races a lot on their channel, and it's a really cool concept. And I feel like if Bandai or Akatsuki game actually make a PvP system based on this concept, it would be really amazing. So imagine if you're doing a race, right? It will be a race, and let's say you do 1v1 and you're looking for a lobby, right? And then you match against someone around your same level, and you get into a match, right? So this way they don't have to actually change up the units, and it'll just start you guys at the exact same time. And I feel like the battle should be set on 2 times always. So if you guys don't know, there's this little speed up button on the side of the battle whenever you're in a match, right? It allows you to speed up the settings. Most people have it on 2 times already, but if I don't know anyone that actually plays the game on 1 times, that is really slow. But the game should always be defaulted at 2 times, and you can't change it no matter what. And they should replace the Dokkan meter with something else when you're doing PvP. So Dokkan meter is really useful, and it really makes it like if you guys seen any of these race videos, right? The Dokkan meter actually slows down the people because it gives you that animation. But instead, I feel like they should replace the Dokkan meter and replace it with some sort of like actual debuff or buffing yourself. So say you're racing against someone and they're getting pretty lucky if they're crits and they're like really far ahead of you, right? And then this would help you increase, if they're really far ahead of you, it would help the player who's not as far ahead get their Dokkan meter faster, and this could give them a buff or a debuff. So for example, if you're racing against someone, right, and you're losing, and since you're losing, you're gonna get your Dokkan meter a lot faster than the person that's winning. So say you get your Dokkan meter, and then you have a chance of debuffing the enemy or buffing yourself up. So instead of healing you all the way back up, I don't know if they should keep that part. Maybe they should anyways, to heal you all the way back up. That would seem kind of cool. I guess it would be a nice concept, but instead of actually helping you do the increased damage, instead it'll give you a random buff or debuff to the enemy. So say for example your opponent is winning, and all of a sudden you get your Dokkan attack, and now all of a sudden the opponent that they're facing has a high chance to dodge all of their attacks, or their characters are suddenly doing type disadvantage damage, right? Or maybe you could buff your own characters, and now all of a sudden your entire team has like a high chance to critical hit or a high chance to dodge attacks. Or it could even increase your speed of the battle to 3 times, or it could debuff the enemy's speed of the battle to 1 time. So now imagine if they have like an LR Gohan and they have to watch that thing in 1 time speed. That's gonna be a lot of, this gonna be slow them down quite a bit, and you're gonna have a good chance of catching up. Now I can see this being a lot of fun, like having a way to debuff enemies and buffing yourself. And maybe if they're ahead, they could, like, I don't know, I don't know, maybe if they're ahead and they get their Dokkan attack, I don't really know what could happen. Maybe they would just boost them up even more. I don't know if that seems fair or not, but, you know, I feel like this is a really good concept for actual race and PvP and Dokkan battle, making it an official system where you actually could match up against people around similar ranking or levels, and then you guys could have a race that way, right? And this way you guys could have a lot of fun with it, instead of having like instead of having your friends next to you and then time yourself and see who could beat it. You could actually play it worldwide. Maybe you could even like invite your friends to it. I would really hope that if they introduce a PvP system, that you can invite your friends to a PvP and do this kind of race with them. I feel like this is the most balanced and most, I wouldn't really say ideal, because I don't know if this is an ideal PvP for everyone, but this is the most non-broken PvP I could imagine in Dokkan battle. I can't speak. Dokkan battle. Okay. Well, this is the most, like, I guess you could say, there is a word for it, just not coming to my head, but this is the most optimal PvP system I could imagine in Dokkan Battle as of right now. I really want to know what your guys' opinion on this in the comment section below. Let me know what kind of PvP would you prefer. Would something like this, where it's a race and you getting debuffs and buffs, like really good for you, or would you much rather have it like actual 1v1 and where you're trying to beat the opponent's life bar down to 0? Personally, myself, I don't think that's ever gonna work out, and I honestly don't think that is ever gonna come to Dokkan Battle. But, you know, it is what it is. If Bandai really if Akatsuki Games really wanted to develop a system like that, they could. You know, they'll probably have to nerf down some units, or maybe they'll make entirely new units just for PvP. And on top of your Dokkan Festival, you could have PvP Festival summons, and who knows, maybe they could introduce something like that, and this way they make more money for people to actually summon all those banners. But I don't know. I feel like this kind of the idea that I just suggested, the 1v1 races, and actually times you guys and you getting buffs and debuffs, that's probably the most optimal PvP in my opinion. But I really want to know what your guys' opinion of this on the comment section below, and let me know what your ideal PvP is if it's not neither 1v1s or races. So I really want to know your guys' opinion on this, and please share this video, because I really want this idea to spread out a lot more, because I feel like this could actually come true if we make this big enough. But, you know, thank you guys so much for watching to the end of this video. I know I haven't been uploading as much recently. I have really been trying, guys. I really have been. I will definitely try harder. But aside from that, let's not end this video on a bad note. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Peace.